everybody, cruising into our 6 a.m. hour here on your Wednesday on GMK. I'm Grace McKenna.
And I'm Gabriel Gonzalez, not Jim Stratman.
Not Jim Stratman. We've got Gabe with us for a little while here while Jim is on paternity leave and enjoys some time with his family. And we're happy to have you.
Good. I'm glad to be here. I'm usually standing over there on the corner, but it's glad to be here with you. But of course, also with meteorologist Matt Breland.
Oh, what a gift you are this morning to us, Gabe. Christmas came early for us, huh?
Right. But
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
Also the weather outside.
Weather?
For me and Grace, at least,
It's
this
better.
is a good Christmas gift.
Better indeed. Yeah, this Monday morning, oh my gosh, it was definitely feeling like the North Pole for us. Different story this morning. We've got that chill out of the air. Starting off the morning, more mild. Temperatures in the upper 40s right now across Jefferson County. Over in southern Indiana, we've got 44 near Seymour, 46 Scottsburg, 45 near Elizabethtown, and 48 for you folks near Shepherdsville. As we head later on into the day, we are still expected to stay cloudy through the morning, but these clouds will begin to break apart as we enter the later hours of our morning and closer into the afternoon. We will have more of a mix of sun and clouds as we head later on into our day. That's going to help keep our temperatures in the 50s throughout the course of the afternoon time. Those south winds will be present with us. As we enter the later hours of the afternoon, closer into the evening, those clouds will return back in our skies, leading to an overcast night for us. That's going to keep temperatures likely in the 40s, and then scattered showers start developing for our Thursday morning. They'll be lasting steadily all throughout our Thursday morning hours and becoming more widespread. As we enter Thursday afternoon, that's whenever we're expecting quite the rainy trend for us. Up to an inch of rainfall will be occurring throughout our Thursday. Definitely a rainy pattern headed our direction. Hopping on the school bus soon, you can expect a cloudy ride there on your way back. Those temperatures near 50 degrees with more sunshine headed our direction. So today, enjoy the sunshine while we got it, because we are going to have a different weather pattern for tomorrow. All the details about that forecast coming up here in a few short minutes. Here's an update on traffic this morning. We do have an accident to report on the Gene Snyder headed eastbound near New Cut Road. So this happened earlier this morning, and this is definitely causing some slow spots. For those of you that travel on the Gene Snyder, give yourselves a heads up, especially if you're headed eastbound near exit 6 onto New Cut Road. One lane is blocked due to a crash. That's a look at traffic.
The next senator from the state of Kentucky in District 37, Gary Clemens.
Southwest Jefferson County has elected its newest state senator this morning. Democrat Gary Clemens ran away with the low turnout special election. Officials called the race for Kentucky's vacant 37th Senate district seat for Clemens just an hour after polls closed at 6. Clemens, an Army veteran and local labor union president, defeated Republican Calvin Leach and Libertarian Wendy Higdon. He won 73% of the vote. Leach got 25%, and Higdon nabbed just 2%. Here's a look at Kentucky's 37th Senate District. We're talking about Southwest Jefferson County neighborhoods like Shively, PRP, Valley Station, and some of Fairdale. With chilly weather and Christmas next week, the special election drew a low 7% turnout. About 5,200 people voted. Regardless, this seat matters, especially since 2026 is a budget year for Kentucky. Clemens takes over for David Yates, who is now serving as interim Jefferson County clerk. Out of the gate, Clemens says he's going to represent the working class in Frankfort and pledged to work to bring funding to the South End. Clemens will join 5 other Democrats in the Kentucky Senate, with more than 30 Republicans on the other side. Clemens says he wants to push aside partisanship.
Just sit down, having normal conversations with them. You know, try to stop this division. Once you get elected, you should really forget the party and understand you're elected for the people. So I'm going to bring the mentality of, like I do at the bargaining table, and that is, we all can be successful.
Clemens will finish the remaining 3 years of Yates's term starting next month. Libertarian Senate candidate Wendy Higdon said, quote, "Congrats to Senate-elect Gary Clemens. I hope you continue to work earnestly for your community and look forward to discussing foster care and education with my new senator." As of this morning, the Jefferson County Republican Party hasn't issued a statement. But Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear did endorse Clemens, campaigned with him earlier this week. On social media, the governor wrote, quote, "Continuing the trend of Democrats outperforming previous elections by wide margins all over the country, congratulations to State Senator-elect Gary Clemens in Kentucky's 37th Senate District."
Immediately I could smell the smoke, and our neighbors next door were outside, and then we could see all of the flames just going up into the sky. You could tell it was a big fire.
Witness here describes the moments she realized an East End apartment complex on Westport Road had burst into flames. We brought you that story right here on WHAS 11 as breaking news. In the hours since, we've learned a car crash sparked the fire.
This morning, people living in the building are now without a home. St. Matthews Fire and Rescue Chief Nick Clark says it was a chain of events that led to this large fire recorded by people in the area. A car crash near Westport Road and Langdon Drive resulted in a car going into the apartment building. Officials say it hit a gas meter, which quickly expanded into a large fire.
So you've got a gas-fed fire that is feeding into now what is a combustible structure, and it got such a quick head start on us, and we were here in a minute, and it took us around 50 people to get this fire under control in an hour.
Officials say no one was severely injured, adding the flames caused the roof to collapse. The American Red Cross said they've reached out to the landlord and tenants impacted. They were told the landlord is working on getting people who lost their homes into new units. Continuing coverage on a story we first brought you on Monday morning, right here on GMK. A hearing within the last 24 hours has provided us more information on the alleged car theft ring in Louisville. 3 18-year-olds were arrested Sunday in connection to that ring. Parker Campbell, Kayla McLean, and the one you see right here in court, Jamari Kroom. In court, the prosecutor said when the men were arrested, they had police equipment like a rifle and body armor. The prosecutor said they broke into an unmarked LMPD car. LMPD said the men stole cars by programming keys. The group is due in court on December 26th. This morning, we're learning more information on what led up to the deadly shooting at Kentucky State University last week. 48-year-old Jacob Bard from Evansville, Indiana, appeared in court yesterday. Bard is accused of shooting 2 KSU students, killing one and injuring the other. A detective with the Frankfort Police Department said Bard's son, a KSU student, and the 2 victims were part of an altercation involving multiple students. Reportedly, at the time of the shooting, Bard's son was on the ground. The detective said Bard and his wife were at KSU to pick up their son after he told them he was assaulted.
So, would you agree that from your investigation, it was Mr. Bard and his wife were assured by campus security, administration, that they would be safe and that they would be given an opportunity and allowed to remove their children from the residence hall safely?
Yes.
According to Detective Marco, the Bard family was being escorted by campus police when the fight between the 2 groups broke out. As of this morning, we do not know his next court date.
The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office is trying to get a leg up on violence in our courts. The office is forming a specific Judicial Threat Assessment Center, or JTAC unit. Deputies say it'll identify credible threats to judges and in the courthouse early and intervene before situations escalate. It won't require any additional detectives, and members in the unit will only be assigned threats that come into the courthouse. Chief Deputy Steve Healy added that while threats to judges are often documented internally, there's more going on behind the scenes.
So this is all inclusive for anyone that participates in the legal process within the walls of the Jefferson County, either circuit court or district court, and their protection, if need be, outside of it.
The sheriff's office says they're often the first to notice any escalating behavior in court.
Hey, Matt, coming over to you. It's going to be a little bit warmer outside today.
It certainly is. We've got temperatures that will be reaching at least 50 to 51 degrees throughout the afternoon with extra sunshine headed our direction. It's shaping up to be a nice day before rain showers on Thursday and a big cool temperature drop. As we head into our Friday, temperatures will only reach 34 for our high on Friday. We're going to have all the details about that coming up here in a few short minutes.
All right.